Hey there, everybody. My name is Angelo. If you are new here, welcome to the channel. It's great having you. If you're returning, it's great to have you as well, and welcome back. I just wanted to give you all a recap of my day, as well as what is planning to happen in the next few days, and just the simple stuff. Nothing too crazy. I think that right now I am having a good time. I am really working hard and I'm improving. And I just have a few pieces that I need to work on to continue to get better. And I think that that's the most important way to look at it is continuous improvement. Don't be happy with just being a little bit better. I think that the key to success is to basically just crave being better every single time. But give yourself credit when you do something that is, impressive, because otherwise you will burn out. And of course, give yourself some slack because, like I said, if you're doing great, then you've earned it. So, with that being said, feel free to subscribe to the channel because if you're new here, I upload every single day and you can see all of the stuff that I've talked about prior and I will in the future. And if you are already coming back on the regular, then why not subscribe already? So, with that being said, just wanted to talk about my day, some work, and really just the basics of that. So, starting off today, we did some more electrical work, but not to the same degree as last time. I would say that I have had my hours cut back, and I've expressed this before. And so I'm dealing with reduced hours, trying to improve as I get less time to improve, if that makes any sense. I am busting my butt, working really hard, and overall just getting better every single day. And I think that that's the most important part is knowing you're improving, seeing that you're improving, hearing from other people that you are improving. It really reaffirms that all of the work that you're putting in is worth it. And so, you know, it didn't start out like this, but I will let you know that, if you keep pushing, eventually your hard work is going to get noticed. And, I think that that's more of a reason to not give up on yourself than anything else. So keep pushing and don't quit, right? That's really what I like to talk about here. And another one is just really kind of enjoying certain aspects of the work that I do. It's a very interesting field. Some days you're working basically on your own, and other days you're collaborating with a lot of people and you get to socialize. And there are positives and negatives to both of those. And today was one of the more social working days because we worked at a facility that someone that lives nearby me actually runs. And we did some electrical work and overall had a great time. I happen to obviously know the owner of the business, so there was social talking while working and getting to know some of the other people that work there as well, and just overall sharing stories and having a good time while getting work done. So that was really nice because that doesn't happen as often as the other side that I mentioned, where you're working on your own, you are isolated from everybody else. And when I say on your own, that doesn't mean you're working by yourself per se, but you could be working with another individual, but the only person you're talking to is maybe that person. And if not, you're in the same room, doing your own respective things. And that can be a little mentally taxing. And I know it sounds odd, but we're meant to be social creatures. I personally am very, very social. And so when I don't get to have that social um, interaction, engagement, it kind of beats me up a little bit in a weird way. But I feel very drained and just tired. I wanna, it's not that I want to go home or anything. It's more of feels more and more like a job, and obviously that's what it is. But you want to be able to enjoy your work. So when you're stuck in a scenario where you're kind of scratching your head and you're not really sure what the next move is because you haven't really been given any direction and you're not aware of all of the plans that involve with the project, it could be challenging. So I am adapting to that day by day, getting better with that. I'm also just getting better at being a helper. And I know that you may be going, well, I thought you said you do electric work. Aren't you an electrician? I am not a head electrician. I would be what basically is considered be a mechanic or a helper. I'm above helper at this point. You would be mechanic. I know a majority of this stuff, but I don't know enough to delegate to a bunch of different groups of people and organize, giant projects, basically, if that makes any sense. But I'm working on just becoming a better communicator, hustling more, and I will say hustling is is difficult sometimes because now I'm playing lacrosse on weekends, and when I woke up Monday, my legs were 1,000 pounds, and Tuesday my legs felt even heavier. And yesterday I didn't have work, but I did jog up to the the barber that I usually go to, and got my hair cut, as you can see, and my legs felt like I was dragging cinder blocks the whole time. And I think that this is where mind over matter is a big thing, because I kept on telling myself, like, cardio wise, I was good. We were doing fine. My legs just felt so heavy, and I just had to keep drilling it in my head. If you can talk when you're running, then you don't get to walk. I didn't want to be late. I wanted to be on time, and I wanted to challenge myself. And so I'm feeling that a little bit today, and I'm sure I'll feel it even more tomorrow. But just consistent, repetitive building and building and building and getting better and challenging yourself, because at the end of the day, if you're not challenging yourself, you're not trying to do something hard, then it's not really worth it, right? I mean, obviously you want to have fun and you want to succeed, but you want to challenge yourself, and you're not always going to win those challenges. Sometimes you may fail, and that's okay, because failure has taught me so much in comparison to just success. So if you have a goal that you want to achieve, keep on pushing. Do not quit. Do not listen to the people on the side of you telling you you can't do it. Put your eyes ahead and keep on pushing. I believe that you can do whatever you want. Genuinely, I believe you can do whatever you want. I am still going through some of my battles, and I will continue to share with you. So I refuse to quit on myself, but hopefully you also refuse to quit on yourself. And if you refuse to quit on yourself, you can refuse to quit on me, and I will refuse to quit on you. We can hold each other accountable. And if that sounds good, I'll talk to you all very soon. Have a great rest of your day.